Hi there, hope you're all doing well. I have another fantasy model to finish this month off. This is the Grail Knight Champion from Highlands Miniatures. There isn't really going to be a set colour scheme though for my Bretonnian army, as they're all going to have their own different heraldry. But to get started on this guy, I black and white Zenithal primed him. I get started with night blue over the first colour of all the fabric. This colour is only going over half of alternating quarters on this, as I want to have a two-tone colour scheme. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. For the other half of all of the fabric, I went for a base coat of Crusted saw. And as you can probably tell already, this is a very thin coat and takes a good 3 or 4 coats to get up to opacity. While the red base coat dries, I used marine blue to start highlighting up all of the blue parts, just leaving that night blue in the shadowed areas. Repeating the same process now, I used burnt red to add a highlight over all of the red parts of the fabric. Finishing off the blue, I'll go over an edge highlight with Elysium blue. I went for such a bright contrast to really help make that blue pop that bit more and break it up, since the fabric is fairly flat. The red now gets finished off with Fur Cloak. This isn't as bright as the highlight with the blue, as I don't want the red to really overpower the blue. I want the blue to be the main color. Moving on to the horse, all of the exposed parts get done with Ancient Forest. For the tail cloth under the saddle and the logs on the base, I went for Scorched Earth. Brightening up some of the brows, I used Temple Stone for the hooves, saddle and the fur around his neck. Yet another brown on this mini now, I used British Khaki for his undershirt and some of the ropes around the horse. The final brown is Wasteland Brown for all of the leather straps and some of the vines on the base that do actually get painted over eventually. Adding some colour to the base, I went over everything that doesn't have paint on it with golden olive. This base is a bit too big though for what this mini should be, but it turns out okay in the end. It was just all I had available at the time. Moving on to the metal parts, I get started with the Mythril blade over everything that is going to be metallic. I want to make the Grails stand out, as this is a Grail Knight after all, so I went over them with Dragon's Gold from 2 tin coats. Getting the washies started, I used Battle Mud Wash over the horse and the base. Finishing up, I went with Oblivion Black Wash over all of the metal parts and just some patches on the base for variation. And that will be it for the Grail Knight Champion. I'm really not liking how that base came out, so I've actually just stuck a load of tufts to it to hide a good chunk of it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. As always, if you want to take a closer look at this mini, check out my Instagram page. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Most importantly though, be kind to each other.